All right, so let's talk about the lore of Parallel for a little bit. From the trailers and the previews, we get that this game is set 10,000 years in the future, and it's about five separate races, parallel races of humans that survived and thrived in these different environments. Earthen, of course, was on Earth. They survived the mass exodus. The Markolian lived on Mars. The Cathari lived on Europa, one of the icy moons of Jupiter. Augencor, they survived on this massive ship meant for deep space travel, and they augmented their bodies to facilitate that trip. And then Shroud exists somewhere in the void. Not sure exactly what happened to them. Black hole, the void. They found something out there, and they're all being called back. And that's kind of how we're introduced to all these races. They're being called back to Earth for some reason. And I believe the comics are going to reveal what that signal was, or what it was that was calling them. Because that's one thing I've kind of been wondering, like, why are they being called back? And why are they trying to claim what's theirs? Like the Earth, they're all doing fine on their own out in deep space or the void. So what could possibly cause them to come back to Earth? Like they're doing just fine, or so it seems on the outside. Maybe I'm missing something. That's what we have to look forward to. I'm excited. I learned something really cool. If you find someone that owns the comic, they can actually share it. Hey kitty. Hi. They can share it to you for 48 hours so you could read it on your own. Alright, so the priming comics give us an opportunity to learn more about each parallel race. And like I said, I think we're going to learn what is calling them back. Why are they coming back to Earth? Why are they going to fight for what is rightfully theirs? Like, they left. They shouldn't get to come back, but we'll find out. Now let's get into the comic, the first edition of the priming that focuses mainly on the Earthen. In the opening prelude, we learn that we created an experiment trying to combine dark matter with fission to create an unlimited power supply. And so this hunt, which is pretty reminiscent and reflective of what we're trying to do today with the global energy crisis, oil, gas, fracking, solar, wind, all that. Like, we're trying to figure out a way, because we know oil's going to run out, gas is going to run out. We got to find a way to get power. So I think it's pretty cool that the whole premise of Parallel is, it's like today. What if this stuff really happened? The scientists, they're trying to find this ultimate power source that can be endless, and something goes wrong. This search ultimately caused the Earth's destruction, and this failed experiment caused as many people as could evacuate Earth and go their separate ways. Imagine life if everybody that could afford it left Earth. Think about all these people left behind to die, because that's what they were counting on. You know, that's what they were told. The world is going to end. See you later. We're getting out of here. Sorry, we screwed it up for you, but we got to go. So that's how these people of Earth felt that were left behind. It's like they were abandoned. Imagine all the looting, the violence, the chaos that would ensue if that happened. The few humans that did survive this chaos, the destruction, they ended up surviving underground for hundreds of years, building a life for themselves. Eventually, they re-emerged and found that the Earth hadn't been destroyed, but something had changed. And there was something unique and strange. People started having powers, being connected to the Earth in a way that wasn't possible before. I think it altered the DNA of all of the life on Earth. It starts out, a Shamak, or a cave dweller, comes up and he tells a story of a great disturbance. Their underground city is destroyed, and it's an earthquake, but it's more than that, because these strange crystals are emerging from the cracks. And he brings one of these crystals to the leader, Shoshana, of Crimea, and Shoshana is intrigued. She's asking the visitors to stay, and in the distance they look out and they see some really strange blue lights encircling the sun. The last page of the comic ends with 3 Cathari scouts are up on the ridge, and it says they found the vault. They want to send word back to Asio, probably up on a ship, but then we're just kind of left hanging, wondering what the vault's about, wondering what the strange occurrence is on the Earth, what these blue crystals mean, and we'll just have to wait for the next comic. First parallel priming comic, I'd give it a thumbs up. Great intro into the parallel lore, and like I said, I really think it's going to answer some of those questions that I've been having, like why do they want to come back? What is calling them back after 10,000 years? Like, come on. You know, these Earthen have survived what you guys left. Well, why don't we just leave them alone? That's going to be interesting to see what actually is calling them back. All right, until next time, thanks for watching, and remember, like and subscribe.